the darkest nights, we find our light. Battered souls, but we won't lose sight. Surviving together, never alone. Through every trial we carry on. Surviving together, never alone. Through every trial we carry on. Surviving together, we stand tall. United forever. Strength and courage will overcome. Surviving together, victorious, and never, never alone. Hand in hand, we'll face the unknown.
We see you, we hear you, and we believe you. Hey everyone, how are you doing today? We are live here at Surviving Together. Thanks for being here, stopping in. We're going to chat for a minute and let some people trickle in. If you didn't know, Surviving Together here is a safe space for sexual assault and other trauma survivors to connect and heal and share along our healing journey. And throw some educational things in here once in a while. So it's very important that we understand our trauma. But let's see who we have here first. We have a huge show here today, live, and an enormous announcement and another announcement that is coming your way today. So it has been a little bit of change of plans in terms of what's going on today. But we have Kermel here. Thank you for being here, Kermel, and thank you for wrenching today. I really appreciate it. Coming, staying up for me all the way over where you are. Body Illusion, hi, hon. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I hope you are feeling okay today. If you want to update people, please do in the chat. Otherwise, we'll just throw hugs and love your way. Teresa, how are you doing? Wounds to Wisdom. Teresa has a channel, Wounds to Wisdom, where she talks about grief and mental health, things of that nature. So, Teresa, thank you for being here. And another Teresa, but this is Teresa Murphy. And I think she has a channel as well. And I think, does your husband have a channel too, separate from yours? I thought I heard that mentioned in one of the other lives, but I can't be 100% sure. Crystal M., how are you? How are you doing today? I'm so excited that you have moved into your new place and are loving your new place. Love for you. If you've got pictures that you want to share, I'd be happy to do so on my live. I know you shared a few on My Other's Keeper on Kim's channel the other day, and that is so exciting. And I am so proud of you, and it's just sending you hugs and love. So, Donna, how are you? Oh, migraine day 3. Yikes. No problems. Thanks for stopping on. Thanks for saying, hey, please replay when you're feeling better. Believe me, I know I woke up 3 days in a row. Luckily, my migraine meds took care of it. So I was good by, noon or whatever, 11. But they suck. It sucks. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I woke up with one each morning, and it just is blah. So please take care of yourself. Hi, Dave. How are you doing? Good to see you as well. Thanks for dropping in. Let's see. I think that is all we have for today so far. But, oh, Mike F., you sneaked in on me, and I didn't see you. Hello. How are you? Thank you for being here. So yeah, we had a little bit change of plans tonight with having a second announcement here. So I am postponing my talk on gut health. That will be on Wednesday of this coming week. So we will talk about it then. And then I think is the following Saturday, first Saturday of the month. I don't know. I think it will be because today's the 22nd. Ooh, I don't know if it's a leap year. Hang on a second. Gotta check. Thindu, how are you? AJOT, you changed your name. Fire Phoenix. Nice. Hang on a second. I gotta check the calendar. Anybody know if it's a leap year this year? That's what I'm looking for. And according to my stuff, no. So it looks like the answer is no. So, wow, March 1st. February 1st was a Saturday. Now it's going to be March 1st as a Saturday. So March 1st will be Laugh Saturday. So next Saturday, guys, is Laugh Saturday. Awesome. So we've got that to look forward to. So I'll put that live stream thumbnail up here soon. So we've got everything for the next week. That sounds good. This is your second. Okay, Fire Phoenix AJOT is your second channel. All right. Joe Della, how are you today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. YouTube user. Gosh, I can't say that fast. YouTube user. Welcome. How are you? You're a new name for me. So please, thank you for coming and stopping by the channel. I thought I saw another name that snuck in on me, but oh, okay. So Crystal says that she posted to her channel. I saw Crumel through your channel up, so that's wonderful. It's under Lucky Diesel. That is the channel that Crystal M's is. And I know I saw you throw it up, Crumel, but I can't. Oh, here, it was just above it. So here we go, Lucky Diesel videos. So you will be able to see Crystal's new apartment and the stuff that she has done so far with that. So check that out if you are interested. This is her first new place in quite some time, and it's a fresh new start. Gotta love that. Aquarius, how are you? Good afternoon. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it very much so. I think we've got a couple other people we're waiting for who I knew would be here. So I'm just going to let you guys know. And Tommy, that was for you if you're watching. I scratched my nose, you know. And why did I do it? Because it just, if I go off camera, this is what happens. I get this big orange S. And I don't understand because it's not an avatar choice. I go into edit for the avatar and it's chosen my regular logo. I don't know what is going on with this. Tommy, if you're watching, I still haven't gotten an email from you. So, you know, I'm just calling you out on that. I hope everyone is doing well. I know that a lot of you guys have been suffering from the colds and the flu, and that all sucks. It just is blah. Thankfully, I have not gotten a new cold after having the flu, but it but it did bite. Thank you, AGOT. Hit that like button and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Joe Della, Kamal has it in the chat up above, but if it's not showing as a link, I don't know what to do. I can't actually click on them being here in the chat like this, but we'll have to figure that out. If you look up, it is the Lucky Diesel one. So it's up here farther in the chat. And Carmel, if you want to drop that again, so we have it later, so we have it down here, that would be great too. We'll just post it again. Hey, Seventh, how you doing? Thank you for dropping by. Here's one. I hope you are feeling a little bit better. It is never fun being sick. So please, hugs and love out to you. Giant hugs and love out to you. All right. Well, we got 14 in the chat here, and I guess we'll start with the big announcement here. I wanted to speak before I get to that. I did want to speak and tell you a little bit more about, I had announced about a month ago that I had been nominated for a Women Changing the World Award. And a lot of people were asking me about this and wondering, what it was, what does it mean for me, what does it mean for the channel, that sort of thing. So I thought I'd give you a little bit more information on it. And here is the web page for the Women Changing the World Awards. And this person right here is Dr. Teresa Tarai. And I want to make sure I get that correct. I'm sorry. I don't know where I got Teresa from. It's Terere Trent, Dr. Terere Trent. And I'm just going to read her bio from the page. It says that she is one of the most internationally acclaimed voices for women's empowerment and quality education. Hailed by Oprah Winfrey as her all-time favorite guest, Dr. Trent is an inspiring and dynamic scholar, educator, humanitarian, motivational speaker, author, and the founder of Terere. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing her first name right. International. So Terere Trent International is who is the hoster, I guess, of the Women Changing the World Awards. It came out of her international organization. One of the things that her organization does beyond the scholarly and educational aspects of what they do is part of the money that they raise goes towards reading programs in Zimbabwe, which is where she is from. She's spoken at the United Nations. She's the voice of Africa on CNN. She's had TED Talks, and she also spearheads the Women in the World Summit, which is the summit that precedes this awards program. She received her PhD in interdisciplinary evaluation from Western Michigan University, which is the campus that is right next door to the college that I attended, which is so funny that I saw that. And she holds master's degree in public health and plant pathology, which, wow. I mean, just the difference in her higher education that she's taken, two different diverse paths, but very interesting. So that is a little bit more about Dr. Tarai. Nope. So I wanted to also share this with you. And let's see, Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson is their celebrity spokesperson, I guess you could say. I think for that, they actually call it an ambassador. Hi, Polly. How are you doing? Glad to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in. Dun, dun, bum, bum, bum. Okay, I'm trying to find my screen. And it looks like I actually had canceled out of it. So you guys are going to have to bear with me one moment as I pull it up again here. So I X'd out of it and I didn't mean to. I actually had my bump 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 together earlier today. I'm trying to find it. I know I put it here in logos. I'm so sorry, everybody. I took the time to make this, by golly. I want you to, there it is. I want you to see it. Crap. Hi, Indigo. How are you doing today? Thank you. I appreciate it. These are my computer glasses, so I can actually see what's in the screen in front of me. The bifocals just do not work for that. Okay, now I had one other thing I wanted to read to you. About, so just some more specifics on the Women Changing the World Awards. Um, they are said to celebrate and recognize women achieving and achieving outstanding success in areas such as sustainability, humanitarian work, leadership, advocacy, tech, product development, education, health, and innovations. The awards are designed to recognize the growing number of women who are leading the way in making the world a better place for us all and inspire other women to answer the call to action. Dr. Trent explains these exceptional women are here to awaken hearts and give permission to recapture dreams and inspire the women of the world to come together and forge a brighter path for all. The rising of women is the awakening of everybody. So that is just a little bit more about the a background of the awards, since you guys have asked. Hey, Jimena, how you doing? Where's my barump bump bump? Are you trying to mean, like, drums, like? Well, I do have this to share with you. Let me present this screen. Okay, let me put this full. So this came out this week, guys. Out of 751 nominations, yours truly was nominated as a finalist in the category of the Women in Journalism and Media Awards. So there are 12 finalists in our category. There I am right there, highlighted for you. So I couldn't have done this without your support. I thank you, thank you, thank you all for making this channel what it is. Because my words only mean so much on a piece of paper. When I had to do the nomination paperwork, they ask about me and about the channel and about what I've done and the accomplishments that I've achieved. And honestly, it was you guys. I mean, having this channel, doing 100 lives, making it for a year is a huge accomplishment. And I do take pride in all of the effort and all of the work that I did into making that happen. But what are some of the other top moments in my life? Having somebody who believes in me so much and believes in what this channel is to say, I started my healing journey because of you. This chat has given me the strength to really look at my stuff, take it out, unpack it. And I can only do that knowing that I have got men and women here who are holding my hand along the entire way. And we'll be here for you. We get it. We understand what it's like. That was a huge achievement. That meant the world to me because that's what this space is here for. And I thank you all for being here, making this what it is. The few of you who have said, I think I've got something to say and I want to start a channel. That's what this is about. That you found your voice, that you found the confidence to do that. That's what being a finalist means to me. And it is in the category of women in journalism and media, which makes sense, right? Because we're on YouTube here. So that's my hugest announcement today. That that happened. So here is the picture that will be up on our page. It is one of the requirements. Somebody say something about my. Oh, did I dox yourself? No, it's my full name is still in my earliest videos, so yeah, I'm okay with it being there. But this will need to be up on my YouTube page for a year. That is part of the agreement with being a nomination or a finalist nominee, accepting the nomination. So that will be there. And the winners in the awards category will be announced at the awards ceremony, which is in London, England this year on April 2nd and 3rd, I believe. So it'll be on the 3rd that the winners will be announced. So it'll be a little bit over a month before I'll find out. There's a summit that goes along with that I'm hoping to be able to attend. I'm not sure. I need to check on ticket prices. I'm a little confused on a few things. I've got an email into the awards. I'm not sure if I got a free ticket to it because I'm a finalist. You can do the summit online, which is great. So they are going to be streaming that. And I think they're going to be streaming the awards ceremony for us who can't make it over there, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So I'm just going to have to take it as I come. I do not, believe at this time that I'm going to be able to afford to actually make it over to the awards ceremony beginning of April. But I tell you, all my UK friends, if I do, I will definitely let you know. It's in London, in central London. So if I do make it over there, you guys will be the first to know about it. And we'll hopefully be able to meet up with a couple of you. So we shall see what happens with that. Hello, Adrian. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping in tonight. So, Body, it can be. And the reason that this finalist deal wasn't is because I was nominated, but you actually have to accept the nomination and fill out all the paperwork in detail. For consideration. And I kind of did it at the last minute. I thought, oh, sure, why not? I'll throw my hat into the ring for one category and we'll see what happens. And this happened. I cannot. Joe, April 2nd and 3rd is when the summit and the awards ceremony is, Joe, but I will not be coming unless I raise funds for this, because this is not something, a trip across the pond and a couple nights stay in central London. That's a little pricey for me. So we'll see what happens with it. I'd love to make it over, but I'm not anticipating so. So we'll see. Anyway, that is my big announcement today. And yes, I'm extremely pleased. Indigo says, if I see London, tell the city I miss her. Will do. Absolutely. All right. So guys, my second announcement that I have here to make is dun, 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 my dear friend.
Hi!
David is here.
She made me sit on the floor.
He had us. Chose not to.
She made me sit on the floor. Just wanted to be appreciated.
David was stopping by yesterday. Well, was going to. The schedule's been all mixed up. So David's here as of right now, and we have a really special announcement: mac and cheese.
Yes, saucy.
You are right, mac and cheese. Hey, Hollywood, how you doing? Well, we talked just briefly about, I mentioned that David had a company that he was working on, the Love Ray Company, and it has finally launched. We are in the beginning stages of launch. So Valentine's February 1st, the website is considered live and launched. There is more product coming on the site, but you can reach it at the Love Ray Company. Carmela, if you could throw up that link, I'd appreciate it. It's theloveraycompany.com. And I'm actually going to go into here. I was going to pull this up before, and I didn't.
Do backslash about. That might help.
Well, I'll show them just what it goes to.
It's
first.
gonna be simple, people.
Okay, so they'll understand.
I can share it. Sweet. Ooh, I can see me too.
Yes, you just have to scoot this way, get in close.
Mm.
Just lean, not the chair, dude. Okay, so when you first go to Love Ray Company, you are going to see this, and you can click on About, you can click on Home, or you can click on Store. But before we do any of that, I'm going to, oops, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. I want to just ask David to briefly explain what the Love Ray Company is, what it represents, and what you hope to accomplish with the merchandise that you have.
It's a store.
It's a store.
No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't resist.
I sell stuff.
The first and foremost for merchandise, we have shirts, anything that we can create that's going to inspire, promote motivation, promote kindness, hard truths in the world today. The company is intended to put together a platform for beautiful humans, people that feel or want to feel inspired, people that want to be able to express themselves, like any other brand, but what we do is a little different. So first, the company has a motto. We designate funds for charities above and beyond. And to make those funds possible, we have what's called the brown bag theory. So we don't work on a lot of merchandise marketing. We market either through social media or through our, we'll be live in locations. But we save that cost. And so we also do print on demand. So that way the cost of having stuff in a warehouse and stuff like that is eliminated. So at the beginning of the company right now is we're just basic merchandise and we're reaching out and getting our feel. What our February 14th launch is to show our dedication to bettering the human condition, I guess, would be the best way to say it, is at 10:01 every morning, starting February 14th, 2025 to 2026. And so far, we're realizing this is just going to be continuous. But for 365 days, we actually are going to give everybody an affirmation. And a lot of apps in the world today do that. You have to pay or whatever, but we want to offer that just straight out. So if you follow us, we're going to send you affirmation. And then what you'll learn really quick is we have our official spokesman, which is Charlie. He's my pup. He has a little bit of foul language, and I apologize for that. But he kind of gets us in trouble. But what you don't know, and what I'm not really going to go into because that's going to be your adventure, is as we build as a company, our website is going to become not a maze, but certain things will be a challenge to get to. So if you want a shirt, and we're going to give you very good prices for that shirt, you're just going to have to find it. I believe in challenging people. I believe in inspiring people, and I believe in showing this traditional marketing world that we can put a little kindness into it without all the money. Over time, the Love Ray company is actually going to start promoting our contests, which will be for any art enthusiast. If you're at home and you like to paint, yeah, go ahead.
So before we get into that aspect of it, in a nutshell, basically, David's company is very philanthropic. So if you ever want to buy from a company that is helping to make this world a better place, that is doing something with the profits that it receives as a result of you guys buying merchandise from the company, this is it. We'll show some examples. When is your next?
Like a release?
Yeah.
April 1st.
Okay, so April 1st is when a lot more merchandise will be released. The initial launch is just the basics t-shirt that says the Love Ray Company, has the Love Ray Company logo on it. But all of the shirts with the inspirational sayings or funny sayings or
graphics, photography. We've already got some artists that have contributed our photography or even quotes that we are going to use. Anything for an artist that is struggling or someone that is doing something struggling, we actually will talk to them about offering royalties for that work that we use of their art or their creativity.
So a portion of all of these sales goes to these. So it goes to charities, certain charities that have been picked out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're already designated,
mm-hmm.
correct? And what are those charities?
The things we focus on at Love Ray are the human condition, animal welfare, and human welfare. And then personal of mine is the research and development of a cure for cancer. So, but we do it a different way. So when we first of all get our charities. So for cancer, it's Petaltonia out of Ohio. And if you know anything, that when you donate or you sponsor a company, that money is helped sponsor to save costs. What we want to do, what we are planning on doing, is the riders that pay, is we'll go in and help riders pay the cost that they have to do that ride. And that money will go towards helping them as well as helping the cost. So another company for human welfare is Idiots for Underdogs. And if you're from the Michigan area, Grand Rapids, they're part of Free Beer and Hot Wings. But they do an amazing thing every year. And what they're really known for is their Idiots for Underdogs charity, which
I love the name.
What they do is they do break-ins in Christmas. So they pick like 15 families. They do it all year long. This is what they're really known for is they'll go in and they've remodeled kitchens overnight. They have people come in and volunteer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the kids, they just go all out. And all that money that's given to them goes directly back. They don't have a lot of marketing. They don't have a lot of stuff. They might have events, but it's all given back to those in need. And then the last charity I have is for animal welfare. And if I get this wrong, I'm so sorry. Bo's Paws It Forward. And what Bo Paws It Forward does is they look out for those people who are struggling if there's something wrong with your animal and you can't afford to take care of it, or if there's a loss, they offer support calls. So like if you lost an animal and something you're having difficulty, similar to like, you know, surviving together in a certain aspect, but you have the opportunity to use them. And so they've actually helped a little bit with me as well, with Charlie and getting food during this process. Because where we get a lot of the money as well is I take a hit as an owner. This is not a company for me. I've actually learned how to be very minimal. I enjoy it. So where someone would want to have all these profits, I don't. I just want to get back because I know how it feels. I understand that there's people out there that feel like there's just no one there. And our goal is to be there for them. You can go to About, I think would be a good one.
I want to just show. So here just gives you an idea of one of the products. This is just the basic Love Ray company logo t-shirt. And on the back here, what does it say, David?
Let's go over one more. As the world, there you go. As the world dazzles in neon lights, a brown bag quietly calls, not for the seekers of glitter, but for those who, it's so small, hear the truths and thralls. So basically, it's us promoting that again, brown bag theory. There's also another product that we've just launched. It's actually on the website currently as well. It's called the I call it the PIF card, but it's the Pay It Forward card. And you actually can pull one of those up. What this card is
store.
Yeah. You can go scroll down. Down. So what the Pay It Forward card is, and this one she's going to pull up for Journey, but we have one that we just, I don't know if I put it on the site yet, but it's got the Love Ray heart, and it says, for example, you know, there's times, I'm roughing it here, but there's times when people will laugh at the dreams you want to have, or laugh when you have dreams. And so when you open the card, it just says, just remember, you open the card, and it gives you a study that by the American Heart Association, it says laughter increases your lifespan. And so the card actually on the response side indicates, it says, be happy that you've already started making the world a better place. Nice work. You know, you're already making people healthier. But the nice thing about these cards is you'll see a square where you usually sign your name, and it gives you simple instructions, but you put a Post-it on there and you sign your message, and then you sign the left side of the card. And what this is once you're done with that card, you take off your message, you put your own message on it, and you pay it forward to the next person. We want one card, not just be sitting with someone, you know, in the box or something at home. We want a card to constantly push. And there's a lot of things we're going to be doing in the next 6 months in technology with these cards. But for right now, I want to keep the most simplest thing for those that, you know, we're going to offer deals where, you know, multiple cards so you can get them for a discount, so you can pass those out. But the point is the merchandise is just to kind of help spread a message. I have an extended background in gymnastics and coaching, so I'm also hopefully, you know, I want to tap into sports and helping kids understand. That's a big struggle these days.
But how often have we, you know, talked about, you know, walking into the grocery store and just saying something nice to somebody?
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, it can make their day. I mean, some people look at you like you're the grown 3 heads. Why are you talking to me? You're a stranger. But other people, it will totally make their day. And you could see it in somebody who's looking angry, and you just go, hey, nice shirt. Even if, you know, it's not something you would wear, give somebody a compliment of something like that. Well, this is the, you know, a written physical version of that, where you could have a message to somebody, you know, so it can be, you know, generic on the inside of these cards, and then you can take them and, you know, actually give it to somebody and say, hey, here. And the idea would be not just to give it to people you know, but to pass it out to strangers, the person in the line at coffee who maybe looks like they need to hear something nice that day. And you can pay these little card forward, and they'll be able to read it, and they'll understand. The instructions are right there as to what to do with them, and they will hopefully give it forward as well. Or if they like that one, they can keep it, and they can go online and buy one to pay it forward themselves if they want, you know. And that's part of the, you know, deals too, because if I got something like that, that's something, you know, I'd want to keep it. I'm just sentimental like that. So I would definitely want to keep it, and I'd get another one to pay it forward. So yeah, there's this is going to be a particular product that's going to go through several iterations. Right now, we've just got the basic paper version, but you can go on. That is live on the website right now. You can go on and get that. As you may have seen when I was back here, there's also beanies.
So everybody, and I love this because we're about to drop like 10 or 11 products on Monday.
Did you hear that? There's more products coming Monday.
So I am a designer by nature, and I coach for years, and I got to witness a lot of how kids are raised from a lot of different aspects, a lot of different families. And the one thing that I believe needs to stay consistent is to let these kids know it's okay for creativity. It's okay to, you know, voice their opinion. It's okay to feel different, feel, you know, I have ADHD, and if I would have just had someone back then say, you know, it's okay, you know, and tell me it was a superpower, and let of, you know, instead of the way they direct you now, or they did. And it's, I want to be there. I want to help those individuals that feel lost, and I don't want them to have to go through life not having an outlet similar. You know, it's nice to have an outlet, and if it's through what you wear, I mean, we all know if we're wearing something, we feel proud about it. But the merchandise is just kind of a tip of an iceberg, and it's so exciting for what's going on underneath. But patience is a virtue, and we're just going to keep throwing stuff out at everybody.
How often are you releasing new stuff? So if somebody saw their, you know, Monday they come back and they see stuff, when could they possibly see?
Oh, for at least the next 2 months, I would say check back weekly, because
Okay.
All the artwork and designing and clothing and all that stuff is done by me, and when it's done, I'm just putting it on. Like, it's, you know, so the website, the concepts, all that has been the real workhorse, but now it's the fun part. You know,
So,
getting stuff out there and designing.
so there's Charlie.
Yeah, that's him with his mouth shut. He tends to be a little crude.
Charlie has his own page that will be coming soon, right?
Yes, Charlie does have his own page. He actually makes a couple appearances in conversation in the pages, all of which, again, he needs to work on his language. But he is very supportive of animal welfare, so I give him that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is the About page, and at the About page on the loveraycompany.com, you can read all about the company in detail as to more about the message that they're trying to get across, and for to have a better idea of some of the products that are there. Like you said, so on Monday, a whole bunch of new products are going to be, and there's, I've seen these designs. I've seen David working on these designs over the past 6 months, and
they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, and he's got some great ones. I still need those pants, by the way.
I know.
He owes me a pair of pants out of this. I absolutely love the design. I'm like, but you need to change the colors. So we're like back there before he launches and changing colors.
There's going to be some nice colorful stuff coming, but
yes, some fabulous things. So this is one aspect of the Loveray company, the message that he's trying to spread, and the merchandise, of course, goes through the sales. Part of that is going to help the company grow, just as profits help support a company. But then the other portion is, and I think you've got it set at 25% right now.
20 to 25%.
Depending on what the product is. So I think it's 20 to 25% of the sales of the merchandise goes to the charities that have been designated. So,
and that comes off a net profit. Like, that comes off of, I want people to know, like, it's difficult running a business, but this is all about giving back.
Right.
This is about helping people. I really want to make sure I can help people, and it's worth I don't mind living simple and seeing people smile.
Polly, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Big hugs and love to you, dude. And take care. And we'll talk to you soon. I just got to answer a flick. I don't know if I'm coming to London. I am a finalist in the Women Changing the World Awards in Women in Journalism and Media category. The winners will be announced at the awards ceremony, which is April 3rd in London. However, there's a small issue with finances in a flight over there and housing for a couple of days in central London. So unless that changes, no, I won't be coming. I'll be there online. But I do hope to get to the UK at some point because I have friends whose parents live outside of London as well, who I would love to visit. I haven't seen them I don't think I've seen them since high school, and I haven't seen her for probably 10 years now. So I would absolutely love to see them again. So we'll see. The jury's out. Let's put it that way. March, we'll have to get into the fundraising a little bit and see where we can. I'll have to put some numbers together too. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, so the other aspect, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Here we go. So the other aspect of David's company, of the Loveray Company, is about helping artists, up and coming artists, because he does have a background in graphic design. Art is something that he is passionate about.
Mm-hmm. No, but you can. Absolutely.
Can I?
Absolutely.
Okay. So he comes from a family that loves art. His sister is actually a photographer. She's
the House of Devon, houseofdevon.com. Feel free to check it out. I don't know if you want that because I don't know what photos she has up. She is an amazing, incredible photographer, but as her brother, I tell people, let her work speak for herself.
Absolutely.
Or itself. So she's a survivor, cancer survivor, as of this year. And she's getting back on the horse, and she's been really helping the Loveray Company understand a lot of things, because she's been doing this remote and grateful thing. She's raised over $750,000 for breast cancer charities out in California, and she's really been helping guide me on all this. So, but she's doing great. Her photos are wonderful. Feel free to check it out. Her photos are incredible. I mean, he speaks and says that as a brother, but he just told me what they were, and I had seen a few pictures, from her on his phone. But when you go to the House of Devon and you actually look at her photography, it's mind blowing. I mean, it really is that good. She is a specialist in extreme sports photography. She's well known in extreme sports photography as a female photographer. She is a specialist in that, fashion, people, clothing lines. She's worked directly with Red Bull, GoPro. I mean, she's just she's a beautiful human being. I mean, she's absolutely beautiful human being. It's always about the other. She puts a lot of people first before her, and she's just loving. And her photography and her passion pretty much sums it up. She really has an eye for beauty. So, and if we're lucky, you'll be able to find more and more merchandise with her photos, depending on if we're able to con her out of a few. So we'll have to see. There's one with one of her. She's let a couple free. So there's one coming out, I think Monday or Tuesday morning. It will be out. But that's great. We'll have that to look forward to. I know. I'm excited. It's promoting my sister. I love it. Woo! Well, and her goals go House of Devon. Her goals align with what you guys want to do at Loveray Company anyway. So it is such a perfect marriage in terms of that, and having her photography then support your merchandise it's incredible. we're very community centric with Love Ray Company. And the one thing I still remember, and I still see when I talk to my sister is her family in the photography world was base jumping and skydiving and, the wingsuits, all that stuff. And they're just beautiful humans. They're eccentric, but it's that mentality of community that it's just, I really feel the world needs right now.
That's because they are a little all eccentric.
Well, that's true.
To be able to all, base jumping is like one of their passions. It's a unique crew of people, and they found their tribe, and then and so
when you see them on the ground, they're just as cool as they are in the air. Ooh, write that down, Bo. Anyways,
they have a person who became a paraplegic because of base jumping, who now is the world's only, right?
I don't know if he's only. I don't know the specific.
One of the first.
Yes.
One of the first paraplegic base jumpers. Yes, he loves it that much that after becoming paralyzed from this sport, he's still doing it. He figured out a way to do it. And
he's an incredible man, and he's been an amazing, very, very amazing friend to my sister. So I'm going to give props to Lonnie out there.
Okay.
Thank you for everything.
And his name is Lonnie?
Lonnie. Yeah.
Okay. So I have to say, Carmel is just sitting up here. She is a very good photographer for sure. So obviously, check out her stuff, as well as Flick Flocks, because I can't say Flick Fox.
Flick Fox.
Flick Flocks. I can't. She says her photography is stunning.
All right.
So, yeah, definitely. She's got some supporters from here. So definitely check out the Love Ray Company. Check out houseofdevon.com. I'll make sure after this, because this was kind of impromptu, I wasn't expecting David to be here. Flick Flack says, I know a couple of base jumpers, absolute nutters.
They take that as a compliment, actually.
Yeah.
Flick Flack.
They're different for a reason, and they love themselves because of it.
Yes.
Because this is kind of a last minute thing, I will make sure and get both the Love Ray Company and House of Devon up, as well as I will have the website to the Women Changing the World Awards, .com/finalists. And I thought I could have sworn that there was going to be an interview portion for finalists in determining the winner, but in rereading some stuff, I have no idea where I got that from, but I did see that they are, I believe, doing it just on our written applications. So maybe it was a time thing, maybe it was a I don't know, maybe things just changed with it, or maybe I'm just absolutely nuts, which is true. Yes, thank you.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, you were in your head.
Yes.
So, hey, Tuber Chat, how you doing? What's up? So yeah, I'm going to present. I'm going to share this screen. Do I want to do that one, or do I want to do this one? We'll do this one. So, yes. So, Women Changing the World Awards, Dr. Tereri Trent International is the parent organization behind these awards. And you can find it on wcwawards.com/finalists. Women in Journalism and Media Award finalists. There are 12 of us, and there I am right there. And yes, it says Sharon and not Mac. Mac is my nickname, but Sharon is my given name. So, and it's out there. So, not doxing myself. But thank you guys for watching out for me that way. So that was the big announcement from today, was the fact that I was chosen as a finalist in that category. And I am stunned and so thankful to all of you, because as I said before, you guys are the reason that I was chosen. You make the SAS community. You make it the home that it is here for survivors and supporters of survivors. And one of my biggest supporters has been David. And so when the time came to share the love and support him back, of course, I jumped at the chance. The fact that he was here and could do it in person meant the world to me. So I encourage you, please, to check out his company and keep checking it out, because more and more merchandise is going to be launched. Check out the House of Devon. Support her if you happen to like her photography. I do know she sells certain prints. I don't know exactly how that works. But
It's on the site.
yeah, I
It's
was
on
going
the
to say,
site.
but I'm
Yeah.
sure you can find that on the site. So Tuber Chat, I just wanted to say a shout out to Tuber Chat. Guys, if you are small channels and you are looking to connect and grow with other people and other small channels, please check out Tuber Chat's channel. He is live 3 times a week, and I do believe Monday, I think 5 Central, 6 Eastern is going to be his next live, which is, I do believe I can make it, and I plan on being there. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in today. Appreciate it. I will get the Lovery Company and the awards link and House of Devon link in after the lives. So within the next few hours, that stuff will be posted. So if you guys are listening on replay, you can go into the description and find it there.
Thanks, Carmel.
Oh, I appreciate that, Carmel. And Stuck Up House of Devon as well. So that's great. I do need to still announce that we have our, I'm going to see if I can share this. Hopefully nothing will get messed up.
You said hopefully.
I did say hopefully, because Lord only knows. Oops, nope, live. All right, let's share this screen with you.
Ooh.
All right, so here is the thumbnail for the clothesline project that I have going on with Crystal Phoenix. It is live until till April 1st is our goal. Well, I shouldn't say a goal. April 1st is our deadline for accepting photographs of any t-shirts that you make in support of the project. You can go on the community post, and there is a whole blurb about it on one of the community posts that I've done. The Clothesline Project supports survivors, and we're also expanding it to the larger mental health community. If you have a particular mental condition, mental illness that you're supporting, please, you can make a t-shirt. There's different colors that mean different things within the Clothesline Project world, but you don't have to stick to them, okay? There's nothing that is set in stone for us in regards to that, but we do hope that you will take the little bit of time. As you can see here, is these t-shirts, it's nothing special in terms of fanciness. You don't have to decorate it with all kinds of things. We are looking for your truth. Whatever statement you want to make, whether it is about domestic violence or child sexual abuse or adult sexual violence, whatever truth you want to speak as a survivor or as a supporter of survivors, you can make it virtually too. If you're really good with AI or with different graphics programs, and you want to make a totally online version of a t-shirt, send us a picture of that. That is totally fine as well. To encourage you guys and to also get us started, we are kicking off a craft day tomorrow for the Clothesline Project. So Crystal Phoenix and I will be live at 11 a.m. Central tomorrow, Sunday, and we will be actually making our t-shirts. Crystal has a tie-dye one that she made that she is going to be putting her message on. And I'm not sure what color I'm using yet. There's a couple of different ones that I fit in. And so I haven't decided on that, but I've got my saying that I'm going to be putting on my t-shirt. So if you would like us, please join us. You can either just join us in the chat and make your t-shirt, or just join us for the chat. That's fine as well. If you are making your t-shirt and you want to get up on screen, whether it's just audio or whether it's your visual as well, crafting, we've got spots for, I think, about 9 of us, so 7 guests, then Crystal and I. So happy to have you. So please, please, please remember, if you haven't hit that notify button for that tomorrow, the thumbnail's up, and so you can go ahead and click that. Reminder that we will be continuing our conversation on gut health and mental health connection, the link between the two, because there is certainly one, and we'll be talking about that on Wednesday. So that is already scheduled. And then I will make the thumbnail shortly for next Saturday. Is last Saturday already. It's the 1st of March, believe it or not, guys. Wow, that means that that Friday is my parents' anniversary, actually. So big day for them, big day. So that's what we've got coming up for you. With that, that's all I have for today. Just an hour show, but some huge announcements. We're definitely celebrating both of our achievements, and I just couldn't imagine a better person to be having her celebrating this stuff with my best friend. So glad that
Bestie.
So
and
glad
this hurts to say that.
Bessie
Bestie.
hates that
I
word.
don't like that word. We're comrades.
We're looking for a new.
2 peas in a pod.
We're looking for a new word, which I'm
Mac and cheese.
Are we using mac and cheese?
I don't know. I like it.
I do like mac and cheese for when we're on the screen. I think we need a word to replace bestie, but then our lives where we are at will be mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Okay.
Yeah, mac and cheese. Absolutely. So I think that Flick, I think you actually gave us that name too, or maybe it was Indigo. I don't know. Indigo brought it up again, but I forgot about that. But yeah, absolutely. So we, I think that's it for today. Guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I am honored to have been thought of for this award in the first place, which is what got me on the journey here. And David, you've been so supportive. I don't know what you're talking about. Completely supportive of the Lovery Company and of the House of Devon. I think they're both amazing individuals, and the companies are going to be absolutely incredible. It's just a matter of getting things off the ground. Yep. So remember, you are worthy, you are valuable, and you are loved for who you are, just the way you are. So great hugs and love for me. Mwah. Surviving together, never alone. We'll talk to you guys later. All right, you got my intro for an outro, because I don't have my outro done yet. So you guys got a few minutes.